All right, hey everybody, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out as always. So some really exciting stuff. It's Vynnset's birthday on Monday. She's turning 2. Can I get some balloons? Can I get some balloons? We got some balloons. So we are going to be celebrating with a Vynnset birthday stream on Monday. Going to have some of Team Zen State over to hang out. We're going to have some cake for Vynnset. We're going to play some Vynnset games, of course. And we're going to get in some other shenanigans, so it's going to be super fun. Might do some giveaways. We'll see. So be sure to put it in your calendar. Monday evening, we are going to be streaming here from the basement, this very professional studio for a couple hours. It's going to be fun. We're going to celebrate Vynnset's birthday together. Okay. Another thing I wanted to pitch you guys, actually. I would love to make some more Vynnset altars, both for giveaways and for other purposes, mostly for giveaways, but it's really, really, really hard to get your hands on Vynnset hero cards, which was one of the issues when they started printing those adult heroes at Majestic. So, and Dust Till Dawn was not a set that was widely open. I was hoping to get some for Monday, but we'll see. So I wanted to pitch something to you guys. So if you want a Vynnset altar from me, all you have to do, you can take me up on this offer, is send me 5 Vynnset hero tokens. And I know that's like a little bit of a hard ask. I don't even know how much they're going for, but let's say 4 or 5. We can work out a deal if you're interested, but send me, I would love 5, but if you can send me 4, we'll figure it out. So send me 5 Vynnset hero tokens and I will send you back an altered one. So get in touch with me if you're interested. So you can reach me at zenstatefab@gmail.com. You can see all my contact information in the description of the video, but shoot me an email. I'll give you my address and all that kind of stuff. You send me those tokens. They're Majestic, unfortunately, so not at token rarity, but you send me those hero cards and I will send you back an altered one. So that deal is on the table. I'll reiterate it on Monday. Because I'd love to have ability to make some more shiny Vynsets that I can give away, because we don't have easy access to blinged out Vynsets other than the Judge Pack Colvo, which is extremely expensive and rare. So help me make more altars and I will hook you up. Okay. So another thing I wanted to do for Vynnset, not really like, I mean, we can say it's about her birthday, but like I want to do a new series. I used to do these like short form, gameplay videos, which I haven't done in a little while, where I sort of like analyze a video. I don't know if I'm going to do it in that style, but what I want to do is like feature specific matchups. So like how to play into Syndra, how to play into Gravy, like really sort of, succinct guides as to how I approach those games. So I'll talk about my philosophy. I'll talk about how I sideboard into those matchups. And like just a whole video on how to play into Syndra, or how I play into Gravy, or how I play into Verdance, or whatever it might be, okay? And that'll help us tweak the deck as well. So I would love if you could comment in this video what hero you struggle with maybe as Vynnset, or more generally, what hero you would like me to showcase as like a how-to guide Vynnset into blank. So pitch your heroes down below. I'll choose several of them, but maybe starting next week, I'll choose one to sort of like showcase as this feature. Okay, so let me know about that. Reach out if you're interested in taking me up on my offer. Let me know what hero you want featured on the channel. Okay, and to round out this video, I figured we would just jump on Talishar, see who we can pair into for now. But this video is mostly to hype up the stream. So happy birthday, Vynnset. She's turning 2 years old on Monday. So come back and check out and hang out with us during the stream. Okay, so Katsu's making a little bit more of an appearance. Slip Through the Cracks is making some waves. So I more or less just want to like jump on and see what we can pair into. Ira might be interesting. I did lose to an Ira. Kano is always interesting. Syndra's still around, right? Let's see if we can give this Ira a game. So this list I do need to update a little bit. So Ira, I think we need a little bit of a blended game plan. I think I'm going to be on Tunic because the game can go a little bit long. And I want some aggro pieces and some defensive pieces. So I'm going to start with this as a start. And this list, again, needs tweaked a little bit. I think I am going to put in the Envelop and Darknesses. I'm back on Envelop in this most recent list. And then do we just... I'll put in one Revel. I don't know that we need more Go again. Some consistency would be good. So maybe the Sonatas. I feel okay about this. We don't have a solid sideboard plan into Ira, but we're going to try this. I don't know why I'm on Crown of Providence, but we'll try it. I think this was an experiment in this list. So I think we're just going to start off with the Widespread Destruction. It's kind of face up. They'll know maybe not to Arsenal, but oops. Okay, undo. They went back on our Deadwood Dirge. Oh, they're going to ripple it away. That's fine. That is fine. It's one fewer rune chance. So we'll end on 2 instead of 3. But yeah, really, really excited. This is a great hand. We can give up one of these two. Do I care about Edge of Autumn? I'm going to say no. What lost me the game into Ira? Bit of a blunder at Nats. Playing into a friend, May, very, very good player. You can't make a mistake against that type of player. She presented CNC for 7 on her second attack with Ira, of course, +1. And I was just like in a brain fog and assumed it was 6, even though she did say 7. Presented 6 block and proceeded to get my arsenal nuked, which I was relying on for the next turn. I think we just take this 5. We want to keep 3 of these cards because we want to go 2. Like our next turn is going to be actually really impactful. These are the new pieces for Ira. I forgot. So this is actually really interesting. And this is when Ira releases. So this is kind of good. So banish an Edge of Autumn you control. Target ninja attack gets +1. So that's not going to happen right now. But this is interesting. Banish an Edge of Autumn, get +1. Whenever you attack, you control the vengeance in its name may equip Edge of Autumn. Whoa. So you can banish it and give it +1 and then re-equip it. Humble is not cool. Humble is not cool. I really want to play my 2 wide turn here. So I'm going to give up Creepers. This matchup is not like super Creepers dependent. And they're going pretty aggro. I don't know much about the new Ira deck. I am going to pick up that Armory deck because I'm like somewhat interested in playing Ira. So we'll play Beseech, and we'll open with, I will pay the life, so we'll guarantee that we'll nuke their arsenal. We're going to go Machinations, play out the Widespread for 3 and 9, and we'll have another 11 to follow this up with. This is a really big turn. We'll close the chain before we swing the next thing so that they, if there is potential value in their arsenal, I mean, if it's a D-React, they're going to just play it out on here, right? It is a D-React. Sink below, that's fine. Still going to leak 2 damage, so we don't really need to close the chain. Well, we do anyways, because we're going to play this Revel in Rune Blood, make 4 rune chance, and come in for another 11 damage. Not too shabby. So with this sort of like blended list, we do need to be able to like go back and forth between the blocking plan, and then taking advantage of those strong offensive hands when we do have them. But yeah, I have to reevaluate my idea, so Ira might be a good one for us to kind of look at now that she has some new pieces. What does this one do? Iris of the Blossom. Discard a card, search your deck for Whirling Mist Blossom. Oh yeah, so tutors the Whirling Mist Blossom, which I honestly don't even really remember what it does. What is happening? Oh, it was their turn. So banish that. Do I call? Let's call. Why not? Sort of a setup turn anyways. We're not going to choose to lose the life. I'm going to call my Deathly Delight. So we'll have 2 Deathly Delights in banish, trying to set up for like a 2-wide turn here on our next turn. I am just going to pass. It's going to, we didn't really want to draw into 2 other Shadow Puppetries, but this is the world we live in. We're not going to be able to go 2 wide unless we want to break Quill Hand, which is not amazing. I don't know that we ever block Edge of Autumn. I guess they could have Okana Scar Wrapped the Humble to really bamboozle us on that last turn, but I guess they didn't really want to banish the Edge of Autumn. I don't know how willing they are to do that. So let's read Whirling Mist Blossom. If it hits and it is the second or higher chain link to hit in a row, draw 2 cards. So we have to respect that. It's for 3. They can give it +1 and maybe plus more. We don't know. So let's give 5 block. They're good with that. Do they have another one? No, they're just going to Arsenal. Okay. So we're going to banish our other Shadow Puppetry. I think we want to keep this Shadow Puppetry in Arsenal, so I think I'm just going to take the damage for free, targeting a Delight, sending the Delight for 2, 1 unpreventable, and 8, gaining 2 life back up to 30. Not too shabby. We're just keeping... I mean, we've done one impactful thing, and we kind of got bamboozled out of some of our equipment. But we're kind of like keeping our life at parity here. Ira's notoriously very mid-range as well. So I wonder if we break Quill Hand. I think we're probably going to break Quill Hand. This is their first attack. And I don't know that this matters. It's not the second chain link to hit, unless I'm missing something. If it hits and it's the second or higher chain link in a row to hit, draw 2 cards. So they're not going to get the draw. It's interesting. But they are coming in for 7. And we are just going to give up this, take 4, because we're going to be able to go 2 wide and float 2 Rune Chants to our next turn, which is pretty good. So banish this, break this, play this, play this, play this, take the damage, send a Deathly Wail. Doesn't really matter what order these are in, because we're not like oblivioning or anything. So it'll be for 1 unpreventable, 2 and 7 go again on hit, look at top, choose to banish. But no matter what, we're going to follow this up with a Deathly Delight. We're not going to have to close the chain or anything, because we already have 2 Rune Chants from Malefic. So when we do close the chain at the end of the game, at the end of the turn, we will have 2 Rune Chants to float to the next turn. I'll float another Deathly Delight just so we have some fodder in our banish zone. It's always helpful to have extra cards in banish to be able to set up these 2 wide turns. Otherwise, we can't really do it. We are going to gain 2 life and make 2 Rune Chants when we close the chain. So we'll go to 24. Then we're bringing them down to 16. They want to keep a 3-card hand, so that's great. This is a great turn. I don't think we ever block Edge of Autumn. Once again, I don't know that we need to respect that. Coming in for 7 again is pretty good. Just double D-react it. Doesn't have go again. They're going to pump it to 8. That's fine. It's a weird way to let things resolve, but we are full blocking this and making a couple of Rune Chants, which is a great situation for us. We're not going to be able to go 2 wide. Actually, potentially, if they choose to take some arcane damage here, they have to basically give us their hand if they want to prevent this whole thing. Otherwise, we can go 2 wide once again and still end the turn on 1 Rune Chant. If they prevent all the arcane, then we can't. So they have to give us 2 cards. They're conceding. Cool. You could have just given me some cards. What's wrong with this hand? I don't know. They just didn't want to play us anymore. That's fine. Let's try and find GG's, I guess. Let's try and find another one. Ooh, gravy. Gravy's always fun. And do we actually... we do have... Does this make sense? I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. Again, the list is kind of in a limbo phase right now. So these were just like my most recent thoughts after Nationals. So I'm not like super confident in where the deck list is at right now. But we do have some good pieces to counter Gravy. Why? Sorry. I'm not paying attention. There's literally no reason for me to not block this. So I'm going to block it. Okay. Compass. See what's on top. Sea legs. Discarding the sea legs. Making a rum. Is that what it does? Yes. It makes rum. Another golden tipple. Do we give whale? Sure. Let's give whale. Hope we draw into another RuneGate card. I really like Succumb in Arsenal, maybe. Alright, they're not going to establish an ally, which is good. So we get a blue whale. We'll set up 2 Malefics. This is kind of our setup turn. And then we'll put the Succumb in Arsenal. Invert. So Phantom Wraith. We come in with Phantom Wraith. Is not bad. We give up these 2 cards. If they... We have to think about timing. So they're coming in with Swell, pitching a Swell, getting a bunch of resources. Think we let this hit for sure. They don't have any allies. Oh, they do have 2 allies. So I think we should invert them. Let's get rid of this widespread destruction. So we're going to invert their allies away. Hopefully they're relying on those, because they did just open up their graveyard with the Swell hitting the chain. Yeah, sure. Let's block this out. So Invert Existence is a great gravy piece because you can do just what I did. Get rid of a couple allies from graveyard so you don't need to worry about them. We are just going to send the Phantom Wraith at face and end the turn on 2 rune chants. We're almost at Reaping Blade online, which can help clear an ally if we draw into some Go again, which we do put the Mauve Skies in for allies as well, so you can guarantee a hit on an ally. So taking 6 down to 34, we're in a pretty good spot right now. They're like down to 0 allies in graveyard, so they need to establish that. They have 3 gold though, so that's not a bad place to be in terms of gold. We could go 2 wide on the next turn, depending on what they do here. So they're coming in for 1. On a Murderous Rebel, they're revealing a red Swell off top, so we'll take that. And then do we call... I think we just call them here and hope we get a good piece. We're going to get this other RuneGate card in our banish that we can take advantage of. They're playing Diamond Amulet and calling it. That's great. We're going to banish this Widespread Destruction. I think we go... Do we go Puppetry Destruction or Puppetry Whale? We could... Oh, we could do it all. Destruction's Creeper Puppetry. We would have to... No. Whale? Can we do it all? Let's see what we can get into here for shenanigans. So I can creepers in, even if they block all of this. No. I mean, I'll have to break Quillhand, right? Not necessarily. No, yes, I would. Sorry, I'm trying. You can hear the smoke coming out of my ears. Let's go for it. So we're gonna creepers in this shadow puppetry. So we will have to break Quillhand, unfortunately. This is great that they're playing Blood in the Water on this Deathly Whale. We will pay a life, thank you. Okay, so we can widespread ruin. We don't even need to play the Succumb. We can widespread ruin and then break chain, widespread destruction. Yeah. Or, yeah, we'll see what we get off top. If we can get a whale off top, that might actually be better. Dead threads. Sure, so prevent one of the arcane. Or not. Prevent that one. 7 go again on hit, look at top. So let's see what we have on top. It's a Succumb to Temptation. I mean, let's banish it because we're going to lose it anyways with Widespread Ruin. Oh, should I have succumbed there? I don't know. We're going to break the chain. We're going to get 2 rune chants. We're going to break Quillhand. I'm like torn. Yeah, screw it. We're just going for it. Why not? Another 10. Catching them. I mean, we're gonna bring them really low. I don't know what they have in their hand. I guess probably an ally, so they could gold it away in response to Succumb. So Succumb. I think I'm just gonna hold on to the Succumb. Oh, it's in Arsenal. I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Live and learn. Is it an ally? I don't know. They're going to Arsenal it. So, envelop, or eulogy, puppetry eulogy. Or we just pass with hopes that we can, like, oblivion. No. Let's do puppetry eulogy, reaping blade. Don't really need to take the damage on this. So a little bit of a blunder with Succumb. I wasn't thinking about the widespread destruction trigger on us. But, I mean, yeah, I would have taken them off of Arsenal. They have no allies. Oh, they have a rigger. Don't remember where that rigger came from. Blocking 5. That's fine. Oh, they did prevent this to try and get rid of our... oh, and they're going to be able to prevent this other enchant too. That's fine. So, Gravy, draw, discard a Sawbones. You're going to prevent that. So we are going to lose creepers. That's fine. Presenting another 3 damage. So they'll go to 16. We'll Arsenal this Oblivion. Oblivion might be stuck in Arsenal for a bit of time. But we don't really use our Arsenal that often, so I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, I really regret not succumbing. I don't know what's in their Arsenal, but... our next turn is going to be... If we had Tunic up, we could send this, but... Unfortunately, it's just going to be a setup turn. We'll banish the widespread. We'll call. No. I think we'll call the Succumb away. Okay, delight. Big creepers, this would be a nice hand. I think we just take this tipple. Sort of regret. Oh, well. I mean, any of these will die to Reaping Blade, so I think we're just gonna banish Delight. Machinations, Beseech Delight, and then send the Reaping Blade with Tunic Resource. We can even give them this. We could clear 2 allies if we needed to, but I don't think that we do. I wonder if... I mean, there's something to be said about just sending... At some point when they get low enough, like, just sending damage to face is pretty good. I don't think we're quite there yet, though. So this is coming in for another 6. That's fine. We'll take 6 down to 23. And then we're going to send a 9 at face plus clear, probably Sawbones. Banish, play. Sure, it's free. We're gonna gain the life back anyways. Delight, Machinations, Delight at face. And once we get Gravy low enough, you know, if they let a good portion of this attack hit, then we're in a position where, like, we should start thinking about just sending everything to face. But we'll see. We still have this Widespread Annihilation, which is really going to hurt us. I do have Revel in the list. I should. Okay. Oh, they're taking that to 9. Yeah. Just now there's a strong argument to just send this to face, but I kind of want to clear up a Sawbones here. I'm going to go against my own advice and clear the Sawbones. Great for clearing allies, not great. With the Banshee, there's not much we can do. Call to the Grave. So we can kind of reset. We can just swarming, reaping or something. You have to keep the whole hand in order to do that. Chum. Chum is a little annoying. I think breaking Quillhand was a mistake. I think we overextended on that turn for sure. I'm gonna take this. They are going to get the Chum out. They haven't played a blue yet, though, have they? Oh, they must have. What did they play? Oh, Call to the Grave. Yeah, Call to the Grave. So they're choosing to go Rigor instead of Chum, which is interesting. They have 2 action points. This is a big turn. This is a very big turn. Oh, you know what's coming. I don't think that we can prevent it. We're gonna do this. That's not bad. I'm missing the shadow puppetry though. So did they... how did they not discard? Did I miss something? Did they not discard? weird. Yeah, we're not in a great place now. I mean, he said, I think there was a bug. I don't think he discarded from face perk. So he should not have this arsenal. Unless I missed something, but I think that was the case. Swarming Rigger. We can't let any of these riggers survive any longer. So we're going to Swarming Rigger, and then, I don't know, hope for the best, but I think they're probably just going to set up an ally, and we're in pretty rough shape now. But we made a couple mistakes. You got to play, like, pretty tight. This is not a bad hand. Just hoping they don't go crazy here. So Limpet and then establish Chum. We're at 2, which is not great. What can they follow this up with? Well, we're just gonna die on our next turn, right? I don't think I can banish this Banshee. This is not great. I should have maybe blocked with the Malefic, but the Malefic allows us to play, I don't know. So, Golden Tipple, that's really annoying. Yeah, we're in big trouble. So they're just establishing the Chum. Draw. Swell for 1. The issue is we're going to be 1 rune chant shy because they forced a card out of our hands. We're going to be 1 rune chant shy from getting back into this game. So I probably misblocked there. No, they're forcing everything. So we're dead. GG's. Was definitely not the best gravy game I've ever played. A couple blunders there for sure. Didn't navigate it super well. It's not an easy matchup. It's winnable if we navigate it correctly. I made some incorrect decisions with the Vexing Quill hand. I shouldn't have gotten too greedy on that turn. Arsenaling the Oblivion was a questionable choice. Not seeing the Succumb banish. So yeah, I'm off my game today, but yeah, always opportunity to tighten up your game. And yeah, definitely made some big mistakes into Gravy. Gravy's a fun matchup. I'm playing a little bit more Gravy too. Taking a little bit of a break. Not really a break. I played Vynnset at the Armory yesterday, but like, you know, trying to widen my horizons, play something different. I just know Vynnset so well, so it's like easier for me to navigate. It's really hard for me to learn a new deck and like understand. It's you got to put a lot of time in, right? Understanding what you want to be doing, what the lines look like, what your status is in any given game, what you need to do into certain heroes, all that kind of stuff. So anyways, I'm interested in Gravy. I mostly have Gravy built. I'm missing like 4 cards. And I'm interested in Ira as well. So I might build a couple other decks just to like mix it up and start bringing some different stuff to my armories. But yeah, I went 3-0 on Vynnset yesterday. Vynnset's still really strong. And in a good spot right now, I think. But yeah, there's Always room to improve your game. Always room to tighten up your gameplay, as that Gravy matchup sort of highlighted. We were way, way, way ahead, and we just completely blew that lead with some sloppy gameplay. But anyways, something to reflect on. Please join us on Monday for the Vynnset birthday stream. Happy birthday, Vynnset. I don't know, I felt like there was something else. Please let me know if you want to take me up on my offer for an altar. So 5 Vynnset hero cards will result in me returning to you an altar, a Vynnset altar. If you want a different altar, let me know. I can do that too. I'm just looking to get some Vynnset hero cards to be able to get back and doing some Vynnset altars. And then also let me know in the comments, let me know what hero you want showcased on the channel in terms of like a Vynnset versus blank, how I sort of like approach that matchup. Okay, thanks so much for watching, everybody. We'll chat soon. Cheers.